Heat race number 1, Mark Lowrey. As he started his night off here with an adventure, Brian. He's now rebounded, comes back. First row of the C main, Troy Betts, Matt Johnson, Mitchell Cinto, Sarah Fisher as well in that row, and Chance Morton, Evan Pardo, Mason Kiefer. This is the last chance for all these guys. Zach Blurton, Rick Schumann. It's go time, and there's our transfers out of that second and final D main. We just saw Dave Camfield, and then Dylan Peterson looking in there on the last lap. Had some cars crash in front of him. He was in the right spot, and finds himself lining up here in 14th. So we'll see what Sarah can do here. Sarah Fisher. So Mark Lowrey in his first Chili Bowl gets set to bring he and Troy Betts, pair of rookies here in the C main. Keith Roush, he's not a rookie, Brian. He's got to get going here in that yellow 51 car.
Tattered start. We'll be calling that one back.
See if we keep it green. Now I see the yellow lights already on over on the racetrack, so that was a lot of bumping and banging there. Even the front row wasn't clean in that start. So we'll try that again with Lowrey and Betts. Matt Johnson, Keith Roush right there. There's the flagman. Tell him to try it again, boys.
Over 15 minutes ago, hasn't got a response. He's flipping out on Twitter. He's wanting his money back.
So we'll try it one more time.
So once again.
A little better start this time. Lowrey still gets the jump on Betts.
Oh, Betts drifts way high and saves his deal to get his spot back.
Mason Kiefer got the worst end of that exchange in the 7K car. Our D-main winner, Dave Camfield, nowhere to go. Just parks the car there by Mason Kiefer's entry.
No problem for Camfield. He was in the back row anyhow, so nothing really lost there. Hopefully fourth time's the charm here as we try to go green on our second C feature.
So Lowrey is your leader. Driver from Concord, North Carolina in his first Chili Bowl. Troy Betts getting it going a little bit there on the high side in the number 22. The red car right there in the mix, the 85, that's Matt Johnson, local racer from here in Oklahoma. And Betts now comes down to the bottom, takes the lead, and then moves down. Oh, Sarah Fisher hopping through turns 3 and 4, going to bring out a caution flag here in the Hartman Oil 67 car.
Tough break for Sarah.
Sarah was running in the 6th spot. Just behind, is it Riley, is it Kreisel?
Yep.
I was doing it wrong before. Riley Kreisel, the young man.
Actually, Sarah's going for 5th there.
That was with Kreisel, the 93K car. They got together. Sarah gets the worst of that exchange.
Whoa, a great jump.
It seems like Betts' car, Brian, just doesn't fire off on those starts.
Let's see if this one stays green for a lap. He's got a lead that will be hard to lose.
So Betts slipping back in the 22 car. Here comes Kreisel in that orange and black 93K car.
Wow, just really surprised here with Roush struggling in that Martin 51 car. That's a good car out of Arizona, and he's right there on the bubble trying to get it done.
Top 4 cars will advance on. That's the battle for the transfer right there. Betts on the high side of the 22. Johnson involved. Kreisel, Roush, all right there running. Chance Morton in the yellow, or excuse me, in the white 7 car into the mix as Betts gets up into the wall. And yellow comes out. That'll save Betts a couple spots there, Brian. As over here in turn number 3.
He's got to have a ton of luck. I mean, he's twice he's done that, and it's and more problems for Sarah Fisher as they continue. They're trying to get it done, and I got to say, Lowrey, this has been a heck of a ride after the flip. Maybe an elbows up award here, coming, after flipping, coming from that event, and now doing this and transferring here. This guy's, that's a heck of a ride just to shake off. So he's my guy right now so far.
And Keith Roush getting his elbows up on the high side of the racetrack as starting to come in a little bit for Roush. He's chasing around down the back straightaway now.
His experience, he should be able to ride the top around here and get those two guys, probably be up in the second, provided they don't push up in front of him.
Boy, Riley Kreisel, that was a nice move by the youngster from Missouri.
Yeah.
The 93K, and what do you know, we get good racing going. We get a car spun out, Evan Pardo in the 54. Riley Kreisel from Warsaw, Missouri, of course, the home of the legend Jesse Hockett. The late Jesse Hockett always had a lot of success in this building. I think of him every time I see Warsaw, Missouri.
Mark Lowrey trying to put this thing away here, doing a great job on all these restarts.
There is Kreisel. Talked about him from Warsaw, Missouri, running in the second spot. Keith Roush in third. Matt Johnson trying to hang on to that fourth and final transfer spot. This is going to get dicey here the last couple laps. There's a tightly bunched field at the front. Roush just looking for a little room around the high side. Oh, hang on, Matt Johnson in a transfer spot, loops it, and Dave Camfield pounded the dash. Camfield not pleased with that as Camfield was moved up. He was right in the thick of that, Brian, was sixth last time by. Came up out of the D, and now he's got his work cut out for him.
And another great restart by Mark Lowrey. Keep your eyes on the 7-time Rocky Mountain champs, Keith Roush in the 51, working the high side. Runs a couple smooth laps. He should be able to gain another position here. It's a long way around here tonight.
Sarah Fisher up to fifth now, Brian. She's just out of the shop, but she's coming in that 67. Great race there for our top couple spots.
Actually, we've seen, I was wondering why the crowd, I saw some hands up in the air. So Sarah Fisher up on the wheel suddenly, realizing it's go time. 3 laps to go. They're all bunched up.
That's going to get good here these last couple laps. Chance Morton in that white 7 car doing a nice job. He's up to the second spot now as he and Roush battle. Kreisel shuffle back to fourth. And then Peterson and Fisher right there in the mix. 6 cars going for 4 spots, Brian.
This should be a good one. This time by Mark Lowrey. This will be the white flag. Look at this, 6 cars in a blanket. 4 of them move on.
Lowrey on the bottom, Roush on the high side. That's the race for the top spot. Roush trying to get it going and trying to ruin Lowry's good run here on the last turn. Who's it going to be? Exiting turn number 4. Roush gets the run, gets the win. Keith Roush finally gets it done at the line. Mark Lowrey home second. Chance Morton in third. Dylan Peterson gets the 4th and final transfer spot. So Peterson going D to C to B here tonight for Dylan. And Riley Kreisel gets shuffled out there on that last lap. Sarah Fisher comes home 6th. Blurton 7th. Pardo 8th. Kiefer, Schumann, Camfield, Johnson, Betts, Jacinto